1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
Criticizing her, but I think we need to recognize, and I'm sure we do, that anybody suffering the loss, particularly of a child, must go through great difficulties really for the rest of their lives, but you learn, I guess, to manage it. So anyway, that story of Wendy, does it colour your view on what you've said earlier?
Well, first of all, I would like to send my deepest condolences to the families of Wendy for losing a loved one, really. Now, I listened intently to the story of Wendy, although only Wendy could tell the story herself, the way that it really affected her emotionally and otherwise. However, I looked at the circumstances, and I think I'm back on the fence fully. I'm thinking now it does raise certain questions for me personally, because at first I was leaning towards life. I was like, okay, so I'm sat on the fence, but slightly leaning towards against being against it. And now I'm thinking, all right, so now I'm fully back on the fence, because Wendy's story, you can never, as a man, you can never ever understand what a woman that really wants to have a child goes through. You can never ever understand that. As men, we think, yeah, all right, because men have a kind of a reproductive longevity, if you want. I think there was a case of I think it was Al Pacino that had a child at 80 something. So men are slightly, for women, there's a cutoff line. In extreme cases, maybe you go 5, maybe 10 years above the cutoff line, but that's rare. So very rare instances. Now, when I think about a woman wanting a child and, not being able to have a child, that alone, the fear of being barren, the fear of not being able to call themselves a mom, that alone is something. Now, I then look at the other side of then having lost that child. That's double the pain. And as such, I have a greater sympathy for Wendy. However, I'm thinking there's other routes. There's adoption, and that doesn't justify anything. This is just my personal opinion. However, there are other routes. There's adoption. There is, my younger brother had a baby last year, so she's almost 1 now, our Olivia. And I look at her and I call her my child. I say, oh, how's my daughter doing? So there's that sense of, having...
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.